When karma is working on you, it's like someone has cursed you. Say, if you are praying so hard to bring someone down, karma will work on you and bring you down. You can do it today and succeed, but tomorrow you will never succeed. Karma will bring you down. Why am I saying this? All what Stonebwoy cook before is now turning against him. Abadintina right now, no Stonebwoy nankasa nkofuni na no, they are turning against Stonebwoy. Ashamu the crapo aba only turn against Stonebwoy. Lawyer fan beat there, DJ Slim only turn against Stonebwoy. Nkofuni kasa bebre. Aha. The breakdowns. Our hadia, Mesro the betcha what doing comment section. Aha, the breakdowns. And follow us on Mesro the full. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Thread, everywhere. The lab breakdowns. Yes. Karma is now working on Stonebwoy. Sebi. We don't want to see anybody failing. But right now, reality is what is facing the world right now. Stonebwoy is facing reality. Because Stonebwoy who is there? So, local media industry, no, another media, local medias, no, and a TV station and radio station, no, on the platform of one wide, and he started destroying Shatawale on those medias. And right now, Shatawale use the street and the ghettos to turn against Stonebwoy. Now, Stonebwoy, Babeka there, Shatawale ototuska outside no e boni that them nyina no or disrespect to gofuna sabio all chiska mo and ototuska no man gofun wasasa no or disrespect them one na Stonebwoy ko ejiso okoye program bi na program no okoye no okotutuska na wancha na ahwede ya na footages litina nkofo po ni wona Stonebwoy ototuska now DJ Slim aba out catch Stonebwoy the umbra no be explain the reason why otutuska na striker said na say adea onye na abadinti na ebeka de adea enye bi ebe yen emba mbeka de oye onye na onya awo akone ekoye de ano no ede out ebe chim the reason why adea onye akoye bi today is otutuska esiska ne etuka wotutu onye aba ebe yebi nti ba out na bra be chechim DJ Slim chechem Zimbabwe.
And can say you frown on an act like that. Although how or explaining is hard time now or cancer asem. And I want people to watch this one before I come in again. This is Stonebwoy explaining reasoning tia no or nama ontuska.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason makes a lot of sense. Say he believes and respects human beings so much that so two scammer abeto from nani pa abe from
now more from crowd be to me and your baby can go on.
And it's true.
Yeah, right. Because it
is very, very true. So it made a lot of sense to well-meaning Ghanaians who understand the Stonebwoy brand and its agenda so much. Say, I mean, yes, it is not a part of you. So then I could say because so rare krum hono ko nana ajusohima
yes gugu insaka bi kwemu
and me that is one thing I like about Stonebwoy. He respects tradition so much that baby obeko bia no traditionally the bia o bia local authority
Black Rasta so abahade Black Rasta weja also Shatawale the value be or the improvement be or the significant finding what can then attraction be or the Ghana music industry. Shatawale can Black Rasta can send baby ocha first in put not on Shatawale that's because Shatawale insulted him. Now that time no he was acting unprofessional. Now right now we wouldn't know this guy Shatawale no yeah the kind of person to not touching out on ye.
Never take away from this man's loins what he has contributed to the industry of this nation. He brought a lot of respect to the music business in this country. He encouraged us to go for our works. In fact, he came from nowhere to somewhere and was able to rise from a nobody to a somebody. There was a time nobody wanted to play his music here, including me. I refused to play because he insulted me. That was when I was a little unprofessional. Because for me, you can insult me from morning till night. If the music is good and the people want to hear it, I'll play it. My brother, right after the guy was blackmailed and blacklisted and never whitelisted by anybody on radio, he found another route. The youth. He followed the youth in the ghettos and told them, if the radios will not play my music, you play the music wherever you are. You be my radio. Thankfully, there was a guy called Mark Zuckerberg. He came with something called Facebook. And when he came, he gave this man a voice. Before a lot of Ghanaian musicians even got to know Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, he was there. If the radio will not play my music, if the TV will not play my music, I am going to make sure that my music is played right there on Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook. In those days, there was nothing even like sponsorship. They were begging people to even get on Facebook. You didn't need to pay anything. He went there. He pushed his music. He was there doing Facebook Live. When live came, people got to know him as a Facebook boy. Kakra, 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 kakra. He made his name and has been able to blow. Of course, he's controversial. Of course, he might not be your regular guy. Of course, you might think he's vulgar in some spheres of life. But he gives credit to Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook fame. I remember he said one time, I don't need any radio station. I don't need any TV station. That was erroneous, though. I don't support that. My radio and my TV is Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook. He's not the only one who has said that. He anointed a lot of people, and people were waiting for the opportunity to deal. Look, this guy is posterity that moved him from where he was until, because the enemies he made on radio, including me, nobody was ready to play his music. If radio was what's supposed to make this guy who he was or who he has become, no sir, he will go to an early grave without becoming that person. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg himself was a school dropout, right?
Me actually media no da. Obia edi Shatawale oko ne friend den okoye ni program wo Jamaica no. Okon Jamaica koye program with Vice Cartel no. Odi nhia bebre odi abre Shatawale. Ne ehu de Shatawale olum bono modern ankasa. Onam dam no ma Shatawale kwaji Aroma Awards 3 hat trick were nominating what 3 categories ojini na ehu ekukura mfa na Shatawale no one competing na near the papa nso Shatawale J3 ni na still Shatawale dey ID onfa nye dede na I had a black rasta back then no sorry guys you back then no social media Ghana media and why to support negative na adia Shatawale aye no nko ede ye kasa ho be for 2 years because or you win for the entire Ghana and either Ghanaians na adia Shatawale why no or you win for ye na ba abadin tin why obi aye di so a negative and could be al kan wasem na this year police Shatawale pono dance African dance because of Shatawale Apple Music aye or Shamzam Bodaka or one day now. Inti abadinti yen celebrate Shatawale. Ebusafo aha ye the lab breakdowns. Our hadi a message be following. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our hadi following na. So what do what comment section. Ashamudi na oye the reason why Ashamudi another Stonebwoy ushers there all say Shatawale no. Me the next video beba. Na the reason why Stonebwoy shall all say Shatawale no. Me be post on so na ashedi because why there. Kama ye adia I you be said you on yada nature that no nature be you reality will bring you out. Follow us on all social media platforms. See you in the next video.